Does this fit you?
Well, my mum says they stretch back a bit more each time you wear them.
And does it?
Dunno, can't get my head fronted all.
Well, how about I nip into Manchester and get you a good jumper for Spain, eh? It can be our leaving present to you, can't it, Roy?
Yes, although where we're going will be considerably warmer.
Does no one any harm to have a decent woolly?
Oh, you could give me the money for it. Money don't shrink, does it?
Well, theoretically, the value of money constantly shrinks.
You've no need of money, Chesney. Everything's been taken care of.
But I want to take my mum a present.
Yeah, well, Roy's taking your mum a present, isn't he? It's taking you.
Can I say goodbye to Sophie?
Yes. There's no desperate rush. Look, the 14:36 bus will get us to the airport in adequate time.
See you later.
Presents. The first thing she should get off him when he claps eyes on her is a good slap. Why does he let her neglect him?
Well, he loves his mother. It's a bond that transcends common sense.
All I'm saying is, perhaps it would be best if I was left out of it.
Nodder ain't bottling it, is he?
No.
No, he's just scared he might get labelled a pigeon rustler. It's understandable though, Jay, isn't it?
So it's all right if I keep out of it then, is it?
No, Noz, it ain't. All you've got to do is keep Frankie talking. It's hardly a balaclava and shotgun job, is it? Oh, ain't it? Soft, Noz.
What shall I talk about?
She's a woman. They don't need a subject.
Well, at least tell me what sort of thing keeps us... Frankie!
Where are you two slinking off to? I was coming to join you.
Bank robbing. It's all right, babe.
Don't worry, I'm driving.
Well, don't let him spend it all. Actually, wait up.
Hey, here. Did you hear about the bingo on Friday?
No, what happened?
Can't believe I'm still in here.
When's your solicitor coming?
This afternoon. Says she's got some good news.
Well then.
Forgotten what good news is. I can't stay in here, Dad.
I know.
Other cells are designed so that your thoughts bounce off the walls. Couldn't sleep last night. Kept thinking about once when Katie and me got separated in that multi-story in town. I could hear her crying, but she were on another floor. I could hear her crying. I shouted, I was okay, but she couldn't hear me for crying. She couldn't hear me. Craig needs me.
And Craig will get you. He will, love. Until then, you'll have the luxury of a much better cook. Eh?
Stars out tonight, don't know it cloudy or bright, 'cause they only have eyes for the pigeons. What the? Where the? Flaming Dora! But
Remember, tell your mum it can go in the washer, but not in the dryer, OK?
OK.
I don't want it ruined first wash. Oh.
I wanted to say goodbye.
You mean you did?
You really miss you. It's that used to you knocking about all the time. You can't imagine you not being around.
You'll be fine. Kirk, if you want to say something to him, just say it. Don't blame the dog. You're going to make Ches feel even worse. You're right, you two. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, you shouldn't have to be doing this, Roy.
Well, it's what Chesney needs that matters.
I wish I'd have met you two when I was his age. The number of times my man went AWOL would have made such a difference to know somebody... I was going to say cared then, but noticed would be a start. You do know you'll have made him see the world differently. Like it's a much kinder place.
Oh, this will keep coming undone.
You mustn't ever think I'd abandon you. It's like my mum always tells me. find something you love, let it go. And if it's yours, you'll come back for it at some point, so it needn't fret.
Come on, Ches!
You'll be fine, won't you, Fizz? We'll look after him for you.
Right, you might.
Come here, Ches. Yeah.
So you'll have to change that at the airport, all right? It's half us. Bye, then. Bye, Kirk.
Right, Ches, mate. I really miss you. You know.
Be careful now, all right?
Thanks.
You be careful too, love.
Yes, I will. There'll be a delivery of cleaning products tomorrow. Count them. You can't always be trusted if I'm not present.
OK, bye.
Well, I'd understood it to be a book group meeting.
Why would I invite a community police officer to a book group meeting?
Well, I was expecting Neighbourhood Watch, but then I had Norris going on about it all yesterday.
Well, look, what time's he coming?
Well, I'm off to the library then.
Well, you may as well stay now you're here. Security is a concern for all of us.
Yes. Yes, indeed. A great concern to all we upstanding citizens who choose to be on the right side of the law.
Oh, save it for the visitor, Norris.
Were it you, were it?
Well, what, me?
Somebody's nicked my pigeon coat. Were you behind it?
Look, the only thing I've been behind is this counter, working, which is more than you ever do.
Give us a cup of tea, then.
Which of you charming ladies is Blanche Hunch?
Well, look, we've got a hunt, but we've got no hunches.
Blanche, author of this exquisite letter?
Mel Hutchright.
Oh, I say.
Mel Hutchright, as in grinding down.
Hard grinding.
I was mixing the experience of reading it.
I wrote to him after we had that Barney over whether he were a man or a woman.
And I'm here to reassure you that I am most definitely all man.
I didn't think you'd reply. Your agent said she'd cut all ties.
Creative differences.
So I tried your publisher, and they said they don't work with you anymore.
Hapless suits, money, 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 no souls.
But capable of forwarding correspondence. Sir, it's an honour. Welcome to our humble little book group.
Yes.
Neighbourhood Watch. How are you with window locks?
The only locks I'm any interested in are those which fall bounteously from many a fair maiden's head. Other locks restrict, restrain, bind. Our human duty is to be free.
Embarrassing. That's what it is. Most people want to get through them checks with the least fuss possible.
I only asked to be frisked. What if someone had planted some explosive on me?
Look, the only thing that got planted in you was that security man's hands.
Come on, let's go for a pint.
Hang on, shall we go and pick Chesney up from the croppers first?
All right, Mr. Charity Flaming Do-Good. We'll knock. If we're lucky, they'll have took him off somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Wherever anoraks go on a bank holiday.
Oh, come on, let's go. Oh.
Will you have shops we can go to?
What, in Spain?
No, here, so I can buy something to take to her.
Look, I think it was Fizz's intention that the money was for yourself. Now we ought to check in. Desks 22 to 26.
But I want to take her somewhere.
Look, I think taking yourself to Spain is more than your mother could have hoped for. Now, she'll be overjoyed. Come on. Vamos.
So I said to my agent, you can tell Mr. Spielberg the very foundation of the novel is its Lancashire identity. And setting it in Baltimore, it would suck and siphon the very lifeblood from it. It would be like E.T. being from Milton Keynes rather than outer space. Now, I don't care what he's offering, it's Lancashire or not.
Oh, very good.
Yay. Well, I take it he took the knout option then.
Do you, give me a glass of water?
Oh, yes, of course. Unless you'd like something a little stronger. I mean, we could adjourn to our local hostelry, allow us to buy you a drink, perhaps.
Oh, Norris, you are the alpha member of this group. Do you know, over the years, I've become attuned to identifying the roles fulfilled by members of groups such as yours. Rita, if you'll forgive my forwardness, are the passion. Betty, clearly the anchor.
Well, a bit called worse.
Emily, if I'm not mistaken, the conscience.
Oh, well.
And my dear Blanche can only be the facilitator. Hence my presence here. Oh, and you, Kev.
Ken.
Are the pretender.
The pretender.
You know, every group has a member who considers himself equal, if not above, the literature he's engaging with. The relationship with the text, one of domination, rather than immersion.
Is that right?
Look, are we going to go to the rowers or what? Only I was on shift half an hour ago.
Look, can the anchor make decisions?
Well, I would have thought it was the facilitator's job.
Hardly. Come along, follow me. Come along, group.
Buenos nachos. The way I bothered learning Spanish, I need to be dragged back to dreary here.
Oh, will you stop going on? We're here now, and that's that.
Are they in?
Well, Ailey is, but in Ryan Chesney...
Come on, Les.
Shouldn't we have brought them summit?
They can have that Maggie nicked off plate.
All right. Hola.
Buenos nachos.
Attila, but you're in... What are you doing here?
Come for me kiddie, what do you think? Me kiddie mind, not a lecture. Would have come earlier, but we got held up.
For 7 weeks.
Chesney?
He's not here.
What do you mean? He's not here.
Never mind what she means, he's not here. Let's nip to Rovers.
You should have told us you were coming.
So you could pack his case and be on doorstep drumming your fingers?
No. He packed his case this morning. Roy's taking him to Spain.
Spain? What the hell for?
To see his mum.
But his mum's not in Spain, is she?
No, I can see it.
I might have known. They've done this before, you know. With another little red-headed kiddie. Abducted him and ran off.
Now you flaming tell me!
And after several weeks, in a small cabin on the Cornish cliffs, with only the sea and gull for company, you begin to hear the soul of the place.
So?
Every rock holds within it its history, Rita. And the sea holds within it its history as well.
And you've written about this?
I am about to write it, Kev.
But doesn't discussing it at length make it harder to sit down and write it?
Have you ever written?
Yeah, I have journalistic experience.
Oh, not just that, Kenneth.
He still writes reviews, don't you? That upset the neighbours.
Yes, electing to criticise rather than create, to tear apart that which another's sweat has put together. By far the easier job, Kev.
It's Ken.
QED, one consonant out and we're beating our chests and crying the end of the world is nigh. Norris. Oh, I must be hence. If I don't get my train, I'll be forced into B&B accommodation.
Oh, no, you mustn't be hensing. It could stay with us, couldn't he, Emily?
Well,
Yes, we'd be honoured. Look, I'll just nip back home and make up front room for you.
I don't want to overstay my welcome.
Oh, no, nonsense, no. Can I, facilitate another drink for you?
Hey, why don't we skip the drink, eh, babe? Go and sit in front of the box, watch your black and white.
Oh, we're in now, aren't we? Hey, yeah, his coop's been nicked from your yard. You're joking?
Who's done that, then?
Someone with a van.
Or car with a trailer. Even a wheelbarrow or something, you know. Oh, I reckon it'd be a van, yeah.
No delays on any flights as things stand? Great. Thanks for info. Ta-ra!
I thought you were going to ask him to make an announcement.
What announcement?
Well, how else are we going to stop him getting on that plane?
We're not.
Not?
Why not?
Chesney's always mithering about going on a plane. Well, this way he can. At your expense. We'll phone airport after they've took off, get him to get a message to come straight back. So that's 2 planes he gets to go on. Keep him quiet for a bit.
Hey, you're brilliant.
She is not brilliant. She's unnatural. Well, if you won't get him to make an announcement, I will.
Try it and I'll be straight on to police. I reckon they'd be interested to hear about your husband's fetish for running off with red-headed lads. Before your announcement lady done a bing-bong, there'd be armed police swarming all over him. There's a good girly boy. Get kettle on, eh?
What's this, an alley party?
We're looking for clues.
Found any?
Did you leave any?
Oh, we're wasting this time. Let's go back to the Rovers. I'll have a word with Charlie. See how much he'll charge us for knocking someone up for the pigeons.
Yeah, but them birds cost you an arm and a leg, Jackie boy, didn't they? I mean, Vera won't want you forking out again, will she?
Well, the pigeons are not my worry.
Aren't they?
No, they're homing birds, aren't they?
Yeah, well, surely if someone's whooped their own.
Do get up! Do get away from me! Oh, look. Oh, yes. So much for taking care of them.
You said you got good news.
It's the forensic report for the tests on the weapon. Your daughter's DNA was found on it. We would support her confession.
Want what she wrote enough?
From the police's perspective, your daughter's confession could simply have been her way of getting you off the hook. Doesn't mean she committed the murder.
She took her own life.
I know. Angela, it's good news. The police still suspected you. They may still, for all we know. There was a lot of evidence against you. You could have been looking at life. But with this, the CPS, they won't want to take it to trial. I'm confident of that. There'll be too much doubt for a jury.
So what's going to happen?
They'll drop the murder charge.
Right. By my calculations, they're airborne.
Oh, I got a wave of jealousy then.
Phone police, Les. Tell them you want to report an abduction.
What? But you said...
I lied. You and him want teaching a lesson, taking my lad abroad without my permission.
Mum! Liz!
Hey!
Look, I brought you some...
Chesney lad. Rose, is it?
Well, it's just as well we didn't board that aircraft after all.
What happened? Conscience get to you?
Conscience? What do you know about conscience?
We missed the plane, didn't we, Roy?
Missed it? Matters beyond our control.
He took me up to the viewing booth and he was telling me about how the different parts worked in every plane. Only one of them was ours. We watched it take off.
Interesting tail fin structure.
He shouldn't have had you there in first place. He knew we were coming back.
He did not.
I spoke to him myself.
When?
Is that true, Roy?
No.
Don't you lie, Roy Cropper. I rang and said I missed my little boy too badly. We both did, didn't we, Les?
What? Oh, aye.
I said I need to be with him, so I was coming back and nothing, not hell nor high water would stop me.
How can you just stand there and lie like that?
Lie? About loving my son?
About phoning us?
Yes, she's right. I'm sorry, Chesney. I apologise. It completely slipped my mind. I was so busy with the arrangements.
Come on, Les, get the stuff.
Right, yeah.
I am sorry, Chesney.
It's all right. Thanks for taking me to the airport, though, Uncle Roy. My mum's promised I'll go on a plane one day.
And I am sure you will.
Here, for having him. Brings me out in a rash.
And before you say it, just consider what the next stage of that argument was going to be. Our word against Silla's.
Yes, with our word being the truth.
Well, and if we'd persuaded him of that? You saw the way he ran to her. Does he really need to know the depth to which she lets him down?
Yes, because we care about him. She doesn't.
We do care about him. That is fact. And I apologise for making a unilateral decision. But I believe that we care about him enough to cope with being misjudged by him for his greater good.
Meaning?
Well, this way, he feels fractionally let down by us as opposed to being totally abandoned by his mother. The former, I think, will be forgotten in time.
Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know, it's been so... Look, I just need to be with Craig. He's the most important thing to me now.
Of course, but you do realise...
Yeah, and when you said that they dropped the charge...
I said they dropped the murder charge. Angela, many of the things you did to protect your daughter, they were illegal.
Yeah, but they'll understand why. And they see to it that Craig won't suffer any more than he has already. He's innocent.
I know, but perverting the course of justice, assisting an offender, these things the police take very seriously.
So what are you saying, that they're not going to let me out?
If they do, they'll rearrest you immediately. I'm sorry, I'll do what I can, but you should prepare yourself. You could still be looking at 6, even 8 years.